I did a video a couple of months ago on skin bleaching, basically skin lightening, and I featured a product called Pomegranate. You can find the video in the description below, and that video raised the question of if Pomegranate or that type of skin bleaching is so risky, what are the natural alternatives, natural things that you can use to lighten or whiten your skin? And today I have two products that I think are natural and effective for skin bleaching, and I have another two products which I think are promising products, so keep watching. So the first effective and proven product for skin bleaching, or sorry, not skin bleaching, skin lightening, is actually a very common product that I don't think enough people use. It's vitamin C serum. This is widely available. If you go on Amazon, there's about 50 different brands, and it's probably in pharmacies and supermarkets where you are. And not enough people use it because it's vitamin C. We know about it. It's not that sexy, and it kind of goes under the radar. But it's very, very effective for skin lightening. It kind of shuts down the melanin, which is the dark pigment that gives dark skin, the darkness. It kind of messes about with the synthesis of that pigment, inhibits one of the key enzymes, and prevents or lightens the skin. And not enough people use it. I have no idea why. Actually, I do know why not enough people use vitamin C serum for skin lightening. Is because they don't know it's for skin lightening, because the brands themselves mismarket this product. They market it as it's for skin aging only. I mean, it's fair enough. Vitamin C serum is really good for skin aging. It's got lots of antioxidants, but they need to make it clearer that this is also good for skin lightening. Some of the brands might mention things like skin radiance, which is really vague. If a layperson read skin radiance, it would just be like a vague statement, like, okay, my skin is going to look radiant. What does that mean? They just need to state explicitly that if you use this product consistently, your skin or your blemishes or your dark spots might lighten, and more people might start buying it then. But there's one major downside with vitamin C serum. Vitamin C is very, very difficult to manufacture. It's very delicate, so as soon as you expose it to air, to moisture, it falls apart and you lose all the benefits. And even more difficult is to manufacture it in such a way so that you get it into the deeper skin layers where it's needed. So not only is it delicate, it's actually difficult to manufacture as well, and it takes a company with really big resources, a big well-funded research department to make it very well. I would never buy vitamin C serum from a small company, because I have my doubts that they have the expertise to make it in such a way that it's effective. I would only buy it from a really big, well-known brand, and I would just try it. Unfortunately, you can never be 100% sure that the brand you're buying is actually delivering the vitamin C in its purest, best form to your skin, because it's such a technically difficult undertaking and a difficult thing to achieve. If I get a chance, I will do a review of different vitamin C serum brands, but if you go ahead and buy vitamin C serum, make sure you go and do thorough research on the brand. Don't just buy the cheapest brand. I would never do that. The second proven product that I want to suggest is called Azelaic acid. The brand name is called Finacea. This is a very common anti-acne medication. It's licensed, I think, both in the US and the UK, and it's given to acne patients or people who have skin problems, the skin bumps. And azelaic acid is a natural product. It comes from barley and wheat. It basically comes from grains, and what it does is similar to vitamin C. It inhibits the mechanism by which melanin, the dark pigment in the skin, gets manufactured, and it lightens the skin as a result. Proven product. As I said, it's featured in the NHS websites. It's mentioned there. If you go onto the NHS back end where they have the safety information and the research information, it's mentioned there as well. Same thing as vitamin C. They are both proven. We know enough about them to know that they're effective and they're safe. So those are the two proven products where I have no doubt that they work and they are safe, provided you use them properly. Now let's move on to the two products that I think are promising, and the reason I say promising is because the research on them is quite new. It's maybe 3 to 5 research papers over the last 10 years. We just don't know enough about them yet to say that you should go for it and start using it. But maybe in 5-10 years time they might actually be better than the vitamin C and the azelaic acid that I mentioned. So we just wait for the research to come through. The first product is pomegranate extract cream. So pomegranate, just the usual pomegranate fruit that you probably eaten before. The seeds or the extract, especially in the peel itself, in the peel they found there are certain chemicals that are very potent inhibitors of melanin production. In layman's terms, that basically means they stop the skin making melanin, which is the dark pigment. Actually went on Amazon to see if there are some creams that are made with pomegranate seed extract, and I think there's about 3 or 4, not that many, and none of them were from big companies. That should tell you that if big companies are not touching it, it's not fully proven yet, but the initial results that I saw are very promising. So maybe when a company takes the job on and decides to invest in more research and more papers are published and we know more about it, about its safety especially, then it might take off and you might see some of the really, really big companies start producing it. But so far it's only a handful of the smaller companies that are producing pomegranate seed extract cream for skin lightening. And the second promising product for skin lightening that I have come through is a Chinese herb called, bear with me, the name is very long, it's called cinnamomum subavenium. It's a Chinese herb, and there's literally been 2 or 3 studies on it, but those 2 or 3 studies have been really spectacular in the results that they produced. They showed that it really kind of shuts down the skin darkening process, even more than the products that we've mentioned already. But they've only been 2 or 3 studies, and they've been really recent studies. So I think most of them were in 2010, 2011. So you're talking about 7 years, and 7 years in science, that's nothing. That's like a drop in the ocean. Checked online to see if there are any big companies selling this herb as a cream for skin lightening, and surprise, there was no big companies selling it, because they know that we just don't know anything about it yet, or we don't know much about it yet. So I think everyone is waiting for more studies to be done on it, and more studies are done, maybe 5-10 years time, you might see an explosion in this product in terms of skin lightening. It might prove better than all the products we mentioned so far, but it's very, very early days, so I'm putting it down as a promising product rather than a proven product. So there you go. If you're looking for ideas on safe, natural skin whitening or lightening products, these are some to bear in mind. The 2 that I said are promising, obviously using them will be kind of trial and error. The first 2 that I mentioned, the azelaic acid and the vitamin C serum, those are proven. I'd recommend you try these first. The vitamin C serum you can just buy. I don't think you need a prescription for it. The azelaic acid as well, in some countries you might need a prescription for it, but in some countries you can just buy it. I think even Amazon sell a version. I'm not sure. So give those a go if you want. I hope you find the video review useful. If there's anything you want me to review or look into, just leave a comment in the section below. See you soon for another video. Take care. See ya.